Hello, my name is Navigator. In today's video, we're going to be going over everything that I picked up this past week and weekend. I've kind of been waiting a while to make this video because I was stacking up stuff and expecting to pick things up, and I figured I'd just kind of put it all together in one video. So, number one, I did already film a review of this figure. It should be up on the channel alongside this video, but this is going to be the WWE Elite Series 113 CM Punk. I do already have this one in box. I found it for a good price on Amazon, so I figured I'd grab one to unbox, and it is really cool, so make sure you guys go check out that video, but I do have CM Punk there. Next up for, I'll get the stuff on the ground out of the way first. How about that? And I'll get these things out first. This video should also be published alongside the one that you're seeing right now, but I've always wanted to do a review of kind of off-brand bootleg wrestling figures, so I went to my local dollar store and I got these 2 packs for $3 each, and we're going to review those and take a look at them, but that should be a fun video. Even if you guys aren't fans of wrestling, I think it's kind of fun to look at these kind of crappy old figures. But aside from that, we also did at Walmart pick up the Chase McFarlane DC Platinum Series Guy Gardner. Guy Gardner is one of my personal favorite DC characters. I think the guy is hilarious. And this alternate gear, I didn't even know he was going to be or have a Chase figure, but this alternate gear is just super cool. I don't know what it's from. He's got the yellow ring on. I don't know what it is, but it is super cool, so I figured I'd grab this, and this, of course, is the Platinum Collection, the Chase kind of versions of the DC McFarlane figures, but we do have that. Sorry to keep talking about it, but this figure is just really cool. I love the gear. He's got 2 different hairstyles. He got the interchangeable faces, all the interchangeable arms. It just looks awesome. Hopefully, one day I can pick up the normal version of this figure, but we do have that. And then everything else we're going to be reviewing is on screen now. So I guess we'll get these 2 loose figures out of the way. Number one, and we'll take them out here. I do disinfect any and all loose figures that I get. Sorry guys, I'm a little stoned right now, so I'm stumbling over my words a little bit. I am under the influence, I guess you could say. But there we go. We do have this Marvel Legends right here. What was I trying to say there? I always disinfect my figures before I get them. I'm a little bit of a germaphobe, so I want to make sure I'm not picking anything up. But usually when I review these, I will disinfect them. These ones I haven't, but I forget what his name is. It was from that like X-Men Villains Amazon box set. I did recently get the, Pretty Boy figure, and this is another one. These figures all came from that 80s toy shop -1, which I'll talk about, but we do have this guy. He just looks awesome with that like gun arm. This guy just looks so cool. I got to figure out what his name is and do a little more research. But he was only $15. I've been waiting to get that figure from that 80s toy shop because I didn't want to buy the whole box set. I wanted to get them loose, and they recently went and kind of changed their prices a lot. He used to be like $25, and they brought him down to $15, so I figured I'd grab him. Next up here, because I have kind of been interested in DC Classics lately, and I don't really have like a normal suit. I'll just go grab him right now. Over here, in my DC Classics collection, screw it. I mean, I have the camera here. I might as well show you guys. This is where I keep my DC Classics figures right there. They're all nice and on display, but I'm really trying to get the whole Justice League. So I have Batman, I got the Flash, I have Lantern, Martian Manhunter, Aquaman, a lot of the core, but I want to make sure that I have like a Superman, a Wonder Woman, and you guys know the drill. So recently, like I said, I went to that 80s toy shop, and I found this DC Classics Superman. It's not the typical Superman. He's kind of got that hood going on, a little bit of a metallic look, but for $10, I'm totally fine with this being my Superman. Again, aside from that hood, he just looks like a normal Superman. So I'm very content with this one. Again, got it for $10, and I really think that DC Classics, aside from wrestling figures, is going to be my new kind of like on the hunt, looking for loose versions of those figures because, man, they're just so awesome. His legs are spread apart a little bit. I'll rubber band it, heat it up, and kind of get those closer together. But overall, I do like this Superman. Oh my gosh. DC Classics are just so nostalgic. Oh, by the way, this was the other one that I had, the Superboy. This was my interim Superman figure, but man, those figures are just so nostalgic. All right, so those are the loose ones we got. Next up here, from the Greatest Hits series, we did get the Shield Seth Rollins. I believe this is him from WrestleMania. I could be wrong. The picture on the back doesn't make it seem like that, but still, it's just like, I mean, he doesn't have the dyed hair either. I guess you could say that, but this just is so reminiscent of his WrestleMania look last year when he came back with the Shield gear. So we do have that from the Greatest Hits line, and if you were curious, here are some of the other ones that were in that line. So there you go. These have been hitting the shelves recently, actually. Next up here, another one that is hitting the shelves like literally today is going to be the Top Picks wave with CM Punk, Logan Paul, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. I did see all of those in store, but I only decided to pick up Punk. I'm going to wait to get my inbox version of this figure on Ringside when it probably goes down to like, I don't know, 20 bucks, maybe something like that, because these are all like 24 at retail, but I will be unboxing this one. This is the one where he has the all black gear. This is the one that I really, really want because it has that cut off CM Punk shirt. So we do have that, but more importantly, and you can see it right there, folks, we did manage to get the Mattel Creations CM Punk figure. This was like the one where I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get this thing. It's going to be really far-fetched, but we did get this one. I also ordered another one on eBay for a lot cheaper, actually. I should have just bought both of them on there. But I did get this from That 80s Toy Shop. Should say that, but I got one on eBay because I do plan on unboxing one of them. You guys know what? Any character, any figure that has jeans, I have to have it loose. I have to. It's just such a cool figure. I love action figures and jeans. I wear jeans all day, every day. So there you go. But CM Punk in jeans, also with no wrapping on his tattoos. It's like the first figure that they've ever made where you can actually see his hand tattoos. So this is going to be awesome. I'm going to keep this one in box until the other one shows up. I'll compare the two of them and then decide which one to unbox. But we do have this, probably like the grail of CM Punk figures, at least right now. Such a niche figure from when he first showed up. And this is something, and I know I say it a lot, this really is something that when you come back 10 years from now, number one, they're not going to remake it because it's so niche. It's from the first time that he re-debuted. You know what I mean? Hey, if they remake the Greatest Hits, or what is it, Defining Moments Triple H, then I'll take my words back. But a figure that is from when a guy returned, I feel like it really is just kind of a one-of-one release. So there you go. But that is going to be the end of this video, folks. As always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.